Scorpio, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. I don't really have a lot to say, so I'm going to go ahead and delve in. We're going to do your love reading first, and then we're going to move right into your general reading. So let's go ahead and get started for Scorpio love reading for March 2016. Oops. I have a little bit of arthritis, and today my hands are not feeling so great, so it might take me a little bit longer to shuffle. Okay, Scorpio, here we go. Oh, very yellow. Okay. Very interesting. For a love reading, very interesting. I think you here, Page of Pentacles, okay? You seem to be taking on an air of like a very youth-like, very innocent, perhaps a little bit on the naive side toward your, not to call you naive, I just, just the energy that you have about you at this point in time is just very curious, and it's very optimistic and open to opportunities right now. Very open to opportunities. I think you are in the process of moving on from something. You're in the process of leaving. What's interesting is I see someone coming in. So maybe leaving, sorry, I didn't mean to bump that, but maybe leaving and moving on towards someone new. If they, if you're dating or if you're in a relationship, if you're, or not if you're in a relationship, if you're, just dating and you meet someone new. But there is an element too of perhaps letting your thoughts get the best of you. I think there's definitely a lot of mental activity happening for a lot of the signs this month. A lot of thinking involved, a lot of like second guessing ourselves, but there's truly no need. I think if that's not something that you're doing now, if that's not something that you might be a little bit guilty of just recently, you might find yourself, or you might catch yourself, doubting ourselves, doubting the good things that are coming into our life, doubting our decisions, perhaps to move on from something. There are decisions to take that next step, to move into a new path, a new direction, to leave things behind and continue on into something that might be dark and mysterious and unknown. Ultimately, you're being blessed with justice and judgment. Interesting. Justice are the scales evening, and it is you getting what you deserve, for the better or worse. It's truly the universe intervening. A lot of universal intervention in these readings as well, coming into play and objectively providing opportunities, providing an opportunity to leave or providing an opportunity for someone to come in. This might be quote unquote compensation for perhaps a relationship gone bad, or perhaps someone has wronged you in the past, and the universe is sort of paying you back. This is a beautiful character, okay? It might not be someone that is the love of your life, total soulmates, everything is great, but I think this person has a very charismatic, magnetic air about them, male or female. And it seems to be something that maybe you really just need right now. Maybe you really just need to have fun and be taken along by someone who has a lot going on. You know, this character is very social. They go out all the time. They're involved in a lot of different things. They're not necessarily the most committal type of people, which is why I'm saying maybe it's something that you just need right now, even if it's just as a friend, on a friend level. But if you are leaving, if you're moving on from something, and if you're in a relationship, this could be perhaps the air of your partner. It's just like lighten up, right? Lighten up. Don't let everything get you so down. Don't let everything affect you so deeply, because sometimes life is really just about fun. And if you truly are coming out of something, maybe it's a breakup, maybe it could be you moving into a new relationship as well. So it can go in different ways. And then this would represent your partner, someone who is lighter, someone who is more fun, someone who doesn't take life so seriously and just thinks of life as more of an adventure that's meant to be explored, right? And I see you, again, your thoughts are heavy, very heavy. And even though this person, and I use the word reward, right? A reward or compensation. Obviously, it's not actual compensation, but it's, sometimes I feel like when we go through something challenging, we go through something difficult, and we make it through, right? We learn a lot, we change as people, we approach life differently from that point forward. And as like a prize, almost, sometimes we get blessed with new characters, and we get blessed with new financial opportunities, and we get blessed in all different areas, different news of different things. And I really do feel like that's what this is. If this is an existing relationship, maybe you've been married for a long, long time, this lightness and this more fun and youthful approach to life and approach to one another. Obviously, I do see you being very interactive with one another. I feel like you are enjoying each other's company, enjoying each other's differences, because you are quite different. The worlds are quite different. But it might be temporary, because these swords are quite heavy, and we'll know more when we pull out more cards. But even though you do feel like a breath of fresh air, you feel refreshed, and like, things are maybe finally going my way. Finally, Lady Luck is on my side. I'm feeling a lot lighter, but yet your mind's still very active. Okay, you're a very serious energy, Scorpio. You do process things deeply. You have a very deep, mysterious air about you. And whatever this is that's been bothering you, perhaps you while you enjoy it, and while you might embrace it, and while this is something that is truly a blessing, it might affect you. You might revert back to killing it with your thoughts. Well, it's not someone that I can take seriously. Or, well, it's not going to last forever. And continuing to put a little bit of a halt on it, because you don't want your expectations to get so high, and then maybe it doesn't, and then maybe it affects you in ways, more deeply. So let's go ahead and pull out more cards. I'm doing these a little bit differently this month. This spread is a very common spread. It's called a spiritual guide spread. 9 cards, and oftentimes you pull out one additional card for more information, but I've decided that I kind of want to pull out 3 cards for more information, so I've been starting to do that. So let us continue. Yes, very active mind. A lot of visualization, a lot of questions, a lot of reliving things that went, that have already happened, reliving conversations, reliving events that happened between one another, and reliving just a lot of mental activity. Okay, your mind is spinning. And you might be thinking about this too much. I think this is too much. And ultimately, it's not, I don't think it carries a lot of weight. Even though it's a very dark card and it consumes a lot of your energy, I think ultimately this person, and I do see this as the same energy here. So perhaps someone you know, perhaps someone new coming in, King of Cups, Knight of Wands, very different energies. But this might be just like the superficial elements of the relationship, but this might mean perhaps this is someone who truly holds your heart. Perhaps even though it is a very light and like a refreshing thing that comes into your life or that enters into your relationship with someone, that the connection might be deeper, it might be more significant. You view them more as a King of Cups, more as someone that is balanced and sturdy and provides stability for you, emotional stability for you. And while you can go out and have fun together, this is actually kind of a very interesting match here, because you have both the best of both worlds, the fun and outgoing person, and then the person that you can take more seriously. So I sort of contradict what I said, but now that he's coming up as this King of Cups, I think, well, wow, maybe this really is someone that can be important for you, that you can trust with your heart, someone that won't hurt you. And I'm wondering if this is someone that maybe you're dating, you're starting to just see and get to know. If it's not going to happen quite quickly, and if this is your current relationship, this is indicative of you having fun with them, going out, celebrating celebrating life and being very lighthearted. And yet you can still come home every night and know that this person will be with you. This person trusts you as well. And again, I think it's going to happen quickly. If this is someone new coming in, it is going to be a burst of entry. It's going to affect you. It's going to happen quickly. It's going to be an obvious entry, and you'll know who this person is. So, interesting reading for you. Let's move into the general reading. Here we go. Interesting. Another Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the Lovers, Star, Four of Swords again, and Eight of Cups again. 3 recurring cards. Well, I must say, even though this is meant to be a general reading, whenever the Lovers comes in, I think it sort of just pulls it right back to the romance department. I don't think there's any really avoiding that. I think there's a beautiful month in store for you. Again, here's that lightness, that social element, that air of happiness and joy and going out and having a good time and celebrating the new season, the new life. You know, something is coming to a close. Something is moving on. You are leaving something. What's interesting is in that last reading you had the Ten of Swords, which is a very black card, and here you have this, also another very black card. There's something all-consuming about this situation, something all-consuming about this relationship, but I think perhaps you are the one that's making it that way, or that's viewing it that way. And this is a beautiful connection. There's substance to this relationship. It's not just about sex. It's not just about compatibility. It's not just about family. It's about all facets of a relationship sort of coming together and working in sync for the best in your life, the best in the greater picture of of your life and the relationship. I think here's that Knight again coming in. Perhaps someone new, perhaps someone that you might even have an irresistible draw towards. This is a very romantic energy, very sweet, and it's a very genuine offer as well. They will spin you into their world, and it's like a drug almost. The romance, the sensuality of the situation, devil and the Lovers. It's the best of all worlds, but maybe also a little bit too much. But you might be making it that way. You might fall a little bit deeper into this commitment, or a little bit faster into this commitment. But ultimately, this person feels it too. It's not just one-sided. When you have the Lovers, it's felt on both sides. Again, that Seven of Swords, I think, is sort of indicated with both of these. You know, don't overthink. You know, this could possibly be your dreams coming true. Could possibly be that perfect person that you've been envisioning. But don't doubt. Don't doubt it. And I do see an air of leaving the good things behind, and maybe you're leaving the good things into something new, into something wonderful. And I see a successful departure from things that you've possibly been holding on to. I don't think that you're moving on from this situation, okay? I don't. I think this is something new coming in, okay? This is an entry of something, maybe a catalyst to help you move on. Maybe a catalyst to help you take that next step and get over something in the past, get over an ex-lover, get over, a challenge that you and your partner had at some point. But ultimately, like I said, this is a wish come true. And don't kill it with your thoughts. Just allow it to happen. Be flexible. I'm really sensing that there's just like, despite the good things that are happening in your life, there's still just this period of healing that really must occur. But I think this person is a part of that healing. It is a part of all these amazing things that, healing is a process. Moving on is a process, okay? I think it will take a lot of hard work. It will take a lot of focus in order for you to truly allow it to truly allow yourself to move on. I don't think this is a contradictory card. I have a feeling some of you, when I pull this out and I put it over the Lovers and the Ten of Cups, which are both like the ultimate in a loving, the only thing we're missing is the Ace of Cups, right? But you have these two aces, which tells me that there is still some hesitation to moving forward, to fully embracing this person and this situation. And the eights are ruled by strength in the major arcana. Strength, willpower, perseverance, pushing through. If you have had some challenge with your partner, if you've been married or in a long-term relationship and there's been some challenge that you're getting over, that pain and that sorrow and those frustrations aren't going to just disappear. It's important to allow yourself to feel those things, but to not prohibit you from enjoying the blessings that you are receiving. And you are receiving blessings for sure. And the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, truly, and I heard another reader describe it this way, it's a very dispassionate card. It's much more about your mind, much more about your mentality. And to be honest, a lot of signs have pulled this card. I've pulled this card for a lot of signs. And it's screaming out truth to me, right? The truth of some situation is coming on, and the truth is really going to set you free. If there was some indiscretion in your relationship, the truth comes out and it allows you to move on. If there was some truth about a person that maybe you're dating, it allows you to move on. Truth about an ex allows you to move on. It's very much about moving on, but also embracing the blessings that you have, okay? Again, truly your wishes are coming true. Truly this is a dream come true. This is wish fulfillment at its finest. And there are beautiful romantic things in store for you, but also a process and something a little bit deeper, a little bit on that subconscious level that must be dealt with. But you will be set free. Something is going to come out. Some information will be revealed to you, or you may reveal to someone else. It will allow you to move into that next phase of your life. So, okay, Scorpio, there you go. Actually, quite lovely readings for you. And I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next month.